I haven't been making videos for a while, and that's because my rats are being happy little chappies running around in their cardboard boxes. But I know of another rat that needs a cage makeover, and that's what I'm going to do today.
Right, so this is Ghost. He's a cute little rat. He's very loving, but he only lives in this tiny cage, which has a lot of problems. It's small, there's no hideaways, and there's really nothing to do.
I have a few plans for Ghost. So the first thing that we're going to do is increase the size of his cage. At the moment it's really small. Luckily, Ghost's mum had another cage which she said I could take home and help to fiddle around so that we can get that cage to sit on top of the other cage. Which is great. Second thing is I'm going to have some more climbing stuff so Ghost can really exercise and move up and down. And then I'm going to increase his hideaways, give him more things to hide in, and then, as she said, she wanted something to help improve his brain function, so I'm going to make some really simple food toy hiding puzzle treats. Right, so let's get started. So this is what I have to work with. This is about the same size as the other cage, and my plan is to take off this bottom, and see it's got that, and then put this on top of the other cage so Ghost has a cage that's twice the size of this, which is much better than what he's currently in. It's a very common occurrence that cage flooring will cause bumblefoot. This is caused because of the buildup of bacteria that builds, and then because it's so hard on their feet and they have to crouch around it, very easily can get into their paws and end up with big cysts and pain on their paws. So this is a little bit of a rusty thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some tiles put over the top so that the tiles can be easily cleaned and so that Ghost won't have this problem of having to grip onto the cage. Also, this is a bonus because I was told that Ghost likes to lie on his pee rock, which is the only cold spot inside of his cage. This will give him another cold spot that's not covered in pee. I've just wiped, brushed off the entire cage. I don't think there is much else we can do with this cage until later on when we are attaching the two cages together, but currently Ghost is in the other cage, and it's a little bit away from where I live, so we're just going to move on to making the cage accessories. I'm just going to quickly let you know that each of these things that I am making will have their own separate video dedicated to how to make them. And in this one we're just going to show a quick brief view of what they are, so if you would like to know how I made each of these objects, just click onto the title card that'll come up when I explain each of them when they're done. I have the cardboard hideaway, I have the bucket hideaway, I've just painted it black. I didn't paint the underside because you're not going to see it and I don't think the rat really cares about that. Those two things. And I've just gone to the $2 store to pick up a few extra things. I found a couple of tea towels and some shower rings. Well, actually it says curtain split rings, but pretty sure they'll do the same thing. And I'm just gonna make some very basic hammocks out of them. So then there's this one where you just put the treat in there and he's gonna move it around or stick his hands in or rip it apart to grab out the treats. This one which is going to open, and this one that is just going to shake around. Well, I'm back at Ghost's house and we've got his cage and I'm ready for the cage reveal. I'm going to put it all together and then hopefully the little rat enjoys it.
So this is a final product. The cage is kept together with some chicken wire held on with some florist wire just to make sure he doesn't escape. It mainly just sits on top of each other. The florist wire is tying the two cages together, but we have the hammock, we have some hideaways, we have the flooring. Up in the top right hand corner you can see dangling down there, that is actually a little enrichment toy which I have made and I'll make in a future video showing you how to do it. But for now I'm just going to leave you with some footage of Ghost the Ratto exploring his new cage for the very first time. He's like, what is this? It's so new.